1, 2, 3, go.
Very good evening. Guys, can you quickly let me know in the chat if you guys are able to hear me and see the screen as well so that we can start with this session real quick? Shivangi, Adil, are you able to see me and hear me? Yep. All right, guys. So a very good evening to all of you. So I'm not sure about you, but I was really excited for this live because we have not done, TCS live from a lot, from a longer period, and I just wanted to do this because there are TCS drive scheduled, right? There is a TCS off-campus scheduled for 29, 20, and 21 batch pass outs. I hope you guys got to know about it on our social media handles. Yes or no? All right. So first things first, guys. Before we start with the session, this is one important thing that we request you all the time. That is, make sure you're a part of all our social media handles. Cause as I said you about the drive a little back, we posted it on all our social media handles. And if you somehow missed it, you missed it because you're not a part of our social media handles. So make sure you're a part of Instagram, you're a part of Discord, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Telegram, right? The link to which can be found in the description of the video, or the short URL is there on your screen as well. And meanwhile, Adil or Shivangi will also share that in the chat section. So make sure you are a part of all the social media handles if you really want to get a job, if you really want to, get an update on all the drives happening in the country and any particular update related to placements. Because we believe we are always the first one to, update you regarding any placement related update, right? And how do we do that? We do that via our social media handles. So make sure you're a part of it. Apart from that, guys, because the placement season is starting again, so we would be coming live on YouTube on a frequent basis now. So make sure you are you have subscribed to our YouTube channel and click onto the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we are live with any particular video. Is that clear? The link to all the social media handles can be found in the description, guys, right? So make sure you're going and joining them, right? Especially for 2022, 2023, 2021, 2020. And the best part is, guys, we have different handles for different batch pass outs. So if you're a 2022 batch pass out, we have a handle separately for you, right? So you don't get updates for any other batch pass out. So basically no spamming, you get the information which is relevant to you only. Similarly, we have handle for 2023. It's pretty simple URL, right? Instagram.com/prepinsta2023. You can find it that way as well. So prepinsta 2023 is for 2023 batch pass out. Similarly, for 2022, we have prepinsta 2022. For 19 and 20 and 2021, the same logic follows, right? And the URL can be found in the description as well, right? So, guys, how many of you are excited solving the question? First things first, guys, do you have a pen and paper right next to you? Because in this video, we would be solving a lot of interesting questions. A few of the subjective questions which are generally asked in TCS Digital or in the general TCS off-campus, wherein those are the special questions via which you actually get a chance for the TCS Digital, right? So those are the advanced aptitude questions. So we have 2 to 3 advanced aptitude questions as well in today's video. Make sure you have a pen and paper right next to you because I would be expecting answers from all of you, right? And let's try to keep it a little interactive session. Apart from that, I will be checking all the messages or all the chat messages, but I'll try to reply to as many as possible, but I'll not be able to reply to all of them, right? But our team is there, they'll be helping you out. And in worst cases, if you think your question was not answered, you can definitely reach out to us on our social media handles. Or yes, the best thing is you can also comment it down in the video and our team would definitely love to help you out, right? So guys, I think we should start with the session then. Yes. Okay. So to brush up or quickly, so guys, here's a quick question on averages, a very easy question. Honestly, the time that you should take solving this question should not be more than 20-25 seconds. Can you guys start solving it now? And let me see how many of you are actually able to solve it. Guys, I hope you're trying to solve this. It's a pretty easy question, right? Guys, if you see the video is blur, actually you have to go and change the settings of your YouTube streaming, wherein you have to go and choose a higher quality picture, right? Maybe it's streaming in 360p, so make sure it's at least 720p so that it's not blurred, right? I hope you know how to do that, right? The way you watch AP Dillon video in 1080p, the same way you need to just go and increase the quality. I hope that's not the issue, right, Adil? I think the video is not blurred, right? It's just that the resolution is not set properly for some of them, right? Guys, I think it's time I should have got some answers at least. Shall I start solving it on my own then? All right, guys. So I was expecting answers, but okay. I got my first answer, that is 38, but that's wrong. Aniruddha Pal. At least you tried. How about others? Okay, guys. So it's pretty simple question, and let me not waste any more time because we have much more interesting questions coming up ahead, right? The average of 5 persons in a group is 18 years, right? So what is average, guys? So I hope you know the regular formula, right? Average is nothing but the sum upon number of items, right? Here in this case, the items is nothing but the number of persons, right? The average is given to us. So guys, what would be the sum? The total age is what I'm trying to find. Sum would be nothing but the average into number of items. Okay, average is nothing but 18, right? And the number of items, or let's say the number of persons, are 5. So the sum total of all the sum total of ages of all the 5 persons is nothing but 18 fives are what? 90. That's the sum total, right? Now what happened was the group has an additional member such that the new average is 25 years less than the age of the new member, right? What is the age of the new member? Because they are again and again talking about age of the new member. Let us just assume that the age of the new member is X. X is what? Age of the new member, right? So guys, in that case, isn't it simple now? So now tell me what would be the total sum now, the new sum. The new sum would be nothing but, because the new person got added to this particular sum, so the sum would be 90 plus X now. This is the new sum, right? What they are saying is this sum is nothing but what? The group has an additional member and the new average is 25 years less than the age of the new member, right? So what is the new average, guys? The sum is 90 plus X. Now how many number of items are there? The new sum is 90 plus X, right? And the number of new items is 6 now. This is the new average. And what they are saying is this average is nothing but 25 years less than the age of the new member. The age of the new members is X. So X minus 25 is nothing but the average, right? So this is the equation that I've got. Do we agree? Yes. Okay. So that gives me 90. I hope you guys got this equation, right? This is what? This is the new average because 90 plus X is the total new sum and 6 is the number of total new items. They are saying that the average is nothing but 25 years less than the age of the new member. 25 years less than the age of the new member. The age of the new members was X minus 25 is nothing but the new average. So 90 plus X is nothing but 6X minus what is 25 times 6, guys? 150. Yes. So that means 6X minus of 5X is equal to 240. So what is X? X is nothing but 48. That's what we're supposed to find. So the answer is nothing but option number A. And it's really sad to see, guy. Only one guy was able to answer. KRGTM gave the correct answer. The rest all were incorrect answers. And this is considered to be the easiest question in today's video. I'm not doing this to demotivate you, but I'm just trying to motivate you, saying you actually need practice, guys. I'm really sorry to see answers like 6 or 42 or 38. Right? I'm not sure how you got those answers. Right? Or are you guys are just doing a guesswork there? That will not help you guys. It's high time you start practicing. High time. This was the easiest question of today's session, and you guys were not able to answer this. Right? All right. Okay. Here's another question, guys. Can you guys try solving this now? Again, this is not a very tough question, to be honest. If you have a pen and paper, if you start jotting things down, you would be able to solve this. But you have to try, guys. You have to practice. Anirudh, I agree. You did a calculation mistake, but that is not an answer that TCS will accept, right? They'll just reject you. That's the problem, right? And these calculation mistakes are nothing but, lack of practice. Maybe, guys, I'm sounding a little demotivating today, but I think I should be, because you guys need some motivation. Cause let's see. Come on, guys, answer me this one at least. Guys, start solving. Do not consider this to be a test. This is just a practice session for you guys, right? You and me will sit together and solve questions, and that is how we actually start our journey, right? So just start doing it. Just start solving it. Do not get overexcited or anything. Just be calm and just solve the questions as in you are doing it at your home, right? That's a wrong answer, Shidesh. All right. So guys, pens down and just look at what I'll do here. Okay. So it's a pretty easy question, guys. Just that they're trying to confuse you with the language of the question, and which TCS actually does, right? While presenting data in the form of a positive number, I committed a mistake by mentioning the square of the number, right? Let's say the number was X. Let's assume that the number was X. What mistake I did was, instead of presenting the number X, I presented X square. And by doing that, the error was 1100 percentage. So what was the number? So guys, the actual number was X, right? And I did an error of 1100%. What is 1100%? So 1100% of X, right? This was the number. This is what the error that I made. And the one that I answered was, or the one I presented was X square, right? So this was the actual number, this was the error, right? So technically we should add them up, right? If I add them up, right, this was the actual number, this was the error that I made. So that totally should give me the number that I actually presented. So that gives me the equation here. It was that simple actually. Right? X was the number. There was an error of 1100 percentage. So 1100 percentage of X plus X is nothing but x square, the number that I presented. So now it's all about solving this pretty easy equation. So x square is nothing but x plus, what is 1100%? Technically it is 1200% of x. X plus 1100% of x is nothing but 1200% of x. But let me just solve it for you, not to confuse you. Right? That's how I'll write it. So I can take 100 common from here, LCM from here. So this would be 100x plus 1100x. So that would give me 1200x. Two zeros gone. So that gives me x square is nothing but 12x. Right? X square is nothing but 12x. Now, guys, though it's a square number, but the only easy thing that they gave me was it is a positive number. So I don't have to worry about the modulus or minus values of x, right? They have made it obvious that the number was a positive number. So can I not simply eliminate x and x from here? So my answer would be x is equal to 12. Right? See, if that would have been a number and if they would have not mentioned that it is a positive number, that would have been a little, thing wherein I would have to think about the modulus, right? The plus minus values, and I would have to check. But because they said it's a positive number, so I simply eliminated x square and the extra x's from there, and then x became 12. Right? X keeps on playing in your life, right? Everywhere, even if it's maths or life, right? X is always there, right? I hope you understand. All right. So let's move on to the next one. Any doubt till here, guys? Okay, again, this is one of the favorite questions for TCS. I don't know if they get cheated all the times or what, but this is one question where false weights and false this and false that. This is one question that TCS loves a lot, a lot. So can you guys try solving it and give me the correct answer? I was happy to see some correct answer for this question at least. Shrikant gave me the correct answer. Jayant Grover, Rahul Verma, Sakshi Goel, Ram Babu, right? So, guys, first thing is all the questions and all the concepts that I am showing here and which I'm quickly solving here are part of our Prime video courses, or the courses that we have on Prep Insta Prime. All these concepts, all these smaller things, we have already taught in all the theory videos and the questions and answers videos that we have for TCS or for Aptitude on Prep Insta Prime. I hope you have gone through that, right? All these concepts and everything. See, I cannot solve each and every question. I cannot deeply explain each and every concept, because each concept is a 15 or a 20-minute video on Prep Insta Prime, right? But I'll try to do as much as possible. But yes, definitely I cannot give you 100% of the entire topic in one single video, because we have a video for 1 hour, and I'll try to solve 7, 8, 9, 10 questions here. So that allows me like roughly 5 minutes per topic, right? But yeah, this all these concepts, all these shortcuts, or all this quick way of solving, or calculating the Vedic maths and everything, right? The quick maths, everything is a part of Prep Insta Prime, and make sure you go and check that out if you have not, right? Oh, that's a wrong answer, Siddesh. Technical also, we have technical graduate as well. Aniruddha Pal, very good. That's the correct answer. I don't want people to now see what Aniruddha's answered and copy pasted, but yeah, Aniruddha's answer is correct. Okay, so guys, this is again a very easy question. It's all about, it's all that TCS played with the language again. And yeah, see, whenever you see a question about percentage, and no actual values being given, or the cost price, the SP, or anything, the first and the foremost rule, or the ground rule, is, let's say CP is 100. CP is 100 for what? CP for 1 kg is rupees 100. This is what I have assumed, because all the data that I'm given in the question is in percentages, and the answer is also in percentages. So they are not worried about the actual values, and wherein I can actually consider the CP to be 100, right? So guys, now can you tell me what is the selling price for 1 kg? Can anyone tell me? That's wrong. The selling price for 1 kg is not 120, guys. That's the whole logic in this question. What the shopkeeper is doing is, at the same time, even if, see, he's trying to make a profit of 20% from his cost price. At the same time, he's using false weights, which is 10% less than the actual weight, right? So what he's actually doing is, the selling price for not 1 kg, the selling price for 900 grams is 120. How many of you agree? Because he's making 20% profit from the cost price, but at the same time he's giving 10% less. So 10% less of 1 kg is what? 900 grams. So technically his selling price for 900 grams is 120, right? So that was the entire logic. So now selling price for 1 kg, what would be the selling price for 1 kg, or let's say 1000 grams? What would be that? Simple unitary method, 120 by 900 into 1000. That would be the selling price for 1 kg. Yes. So 0, 0, 0, 0 is gone. 1200 divided by 9. I've already calculated that. So that should be 133.33 rupees. So now is the actual comparison, right? So the cost price for 1 kg was 100, and the selling price for 1 kg is actually 133.33 rupees. So now what is his gain percentage, guys? 100 and 133. So it's nothing but 33.33 percentage. I hope you also try to understand how easy the question became when I actually assumed the cost price to be 100. Considering that there was no actual value given, and in the question and in the solution that they expected, it is all about percentages. And in most of the cases in SP, CP, and profit and loss questions, if it's all about percentages, always assume it to be 100, the cost price, and ho jayega, right? Answer is 12. That was for the previous question, right? Okay. I think he joined late, and maybe his video is not going live currently. He's lagging behind the video, maybe. Okay. Okay. So guys, this is one thing that I have to do, right? Part of marketing, right? Okay. So I hope if you have not checked Prep Insta Prime, so guys, what we actually have for you on Prep Insta Prime is, just don't go anywhere. We also have more questions coming, right? We have courses like AI, machine learning, cybersecurity, ethical hacking, cloud computing. There's big data coming soon, NLP and deep learning coming soon, right? We have all the popular languages like C, C++, Java, and Python, right? We have video courses on them. We have practice questions. We have mocks, quizzes, everything that you need, projects, assignments related to them. So it's a complete course, right, on everything. We have basic coding for mechanical civil student who says, sir, I don't know coding. How will I get placed in an IT company? So this is the course for you. Intermediate coding, generally for people like EC or Triple E, who knows a little bit about coding, but not as a whole. And competitive coding is for the one who are geeks, right? Who are from computer science and IT background, and who generally knows the basic languages, and they just want to brush up their coding skills. We have data structures in all the languages, that is C, C++, Java, Python, right? DSA for service-based companies, right? We have aptitude, logical, verbal, DI, visual reasoning, crypto, essay writing, game-based aptitude, psychometric, right? These are all the sections that is asked in the written round, right? For almost all the companies, right? Game-based is for Capgemini, essay writing is for Wipro, crypto is for Infosys, visual reasoning is again for Capgemini, right? Data interpretation is generally asked in almost all the exams in TCS as well. Apart from that, verbal, logical, quants, right? In quants, we also have special topics like elementary statistics, right? Which is a new addition to TCS syllabus, and generally people don't know about it, right? This is statistics, mean, median, mode. That is not a part of a lot of engineering branches, right? And you don't get to learn about it in the college, and it's purely formula based. And we also have a course on that attached in the aptitude section. Apart from that, we have platform based courses, we have company specific courses. You name the company and we have a course on it, right? All the product based companies like Microsoft, Goldman, Amazon, Cisco, we have courses on them, all of them. Interview preparation, right? Once you clear the written round with the help of the courses mentioned above, we have interview preparation courses where we have real time short interview experiences, and you can actually watch them and prepare for your interviews, right? We have projects with based upon all the skills that you have learned above, computer science subjects, pseudocode, automata fix, and a lot more, right? And all those at a very discounted price. And you can also use a coupon code YouTube to get 10% discount, right? So make sure you are going and checking it out. And yes guys, as soon as the placement season will start, the prices for Prime will increase, right? This was a launch year and we kept the prices really low, but now cause it's 1 year old and uh, the product has grown a lot, so now it's high time that will increase the prices. So make sure you're not doing the mistake of paying another 20-30% extra, cause the prices will increase soon. So if you have plans to get plays or to prepare for placements, and if you are looking for a course, Prepinsa Prime is the one, right? Let me also show you the prices. So it's 3 months 2499, 6 months is 3499, 12 months 4499, 18 months it's 4999, 24 months it's 5499. And not only this, guys, with the subscription, what you also get is a TCS Ion remote internship certificate. You're getting certificates for all the skills that you're learning on Prepensa Prime. We are internally giving you certificates which you can actually use in our interviews. Apart from that, we are also giving you TCS Ion remote internship certificate. That is a real time internship, online internship that you can complete via TCS. And yes, now tell me one thing: you are appearing for TCS interview, you have a certificate from TCS Ion, right? Don't you think that will add an extra star to your resume, and your chances of getting hired in TCS will increase? Yes. So guys, the link can be found in the description of the video. Let's get back to our question solving part. We solved this one. So here's the next question for you guys. A question from permutation and combination, or let's say distribution, right? Can I get the answer for this one? And guys, make sure you're using the coupon code YouTube to get 10% off, right? And if you have any questions, any doubts regarding the courses or anything, you can also reach out to our support number. The number can be found in the description of the video, as well as Adil, can you share the IVR number on the chat, or Shivangi? And meanwhile, guys, I hope you are trying to solve this one. Okay, guys, so I hope a lot of you won't be able to do this, because this was something that you were taught in your 12th exam. CBSE, you have this, right? But okay, let me quickly recall it for you. So guys, in such questions, so do you guys really know about the formula of distribution? So distributing what? N identical items to R people without any condition, to be honest. Any people can, maybe they can not get anything, they can get zero item, or they can get n number of items, or they can get all the items without any condition. distribution of n identical items to r people without a condition. There are other formulas like distributing n identical items to r people, wherein everyone must get at least one, right? So that is a different formula, but to distribute n identical items to r people, the straightforward formula is n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1. So this is the formula that we're going to be using, right? And we'll use it smartly in this particular question so that this formula suits here. This question says in a birthday, there are 20 identical slices of cake that have to be distributed among 4 children. If every child is to get at least 2 slices, then how many ways can the distribution be done? We know the formula for at least one as well, right? But here they asked about at least 2 slices. What I'll do here is, guys, there are 4 child, right? Let me draw it like this. I'm very bad at drawing, so do not just make fun of that. There are 4 children, right? The condition is every child must get at least 2 slices. What I'll do is I'll give two slices to them. The condition was give them at least two slices. At least two means two or more than two. That two or maybe more than two doesn't matter, right? So I gave them two, 4 people. So how many slices are gone? Total 8 slices are gone. Total were 20. So 20 minus 8 is what? 12. So now I have 12 slices left. I have satisfied the condition of giving at least two to each one, right? So that is given. Now I have 12 slices and there are 4 kids. And there is no condition as such. किसी को कुछ मिलता है तो ठीक है, नहीं मिलता है तो ठीक है, अपन ने दो दो दे दिया सबको, राइट? हिसाब बराबर. Yes. The question was give them at least two slices. I gave them already two slices ki le lo yaar. And now whatever is left, right? We have 12 left, and to distribute this we have no condition. So in that case, this is the formula that works. Distributing n identical items to r people without any condition. So we have 12 items to be distributed to 4 people. So what is n here? 12. What is r here? 4. Simply substitute it in the formula and you will get your answer. So that is 12 plus 4 minus 1 c 4 minus 1. That gives me 12 plus 4, 16 minus 1. That is 15 c 3. How do you solve 15 c 3? 15 c 3, right? So just multiply 15 3 times. So 15 into 1 down, that is 14, and then 13. Because it's C3, right? So multiply 3 by subtracting 1 at a time. 15, 14, and 13. And then bottom you write 3 into 2 into 1. So 2, 14, 7 times, 3 and 15, 5 times. So that is nothing but 35 into 13, right? That is your answer. Guys, what is 35 into 13? 350 and 105. So 455 is your answer. The correct answer here is 455. And this is the subjective type of question that TCS actually asks. And these are the advanced or the hot questions that they ask, right? And these are some questions which you actually solve when you get your chances. You create your chances for TCS Digital, right? KRGTM, I think you did a calculation mistake. It should be 455. I hope I did the calculations correctly. Let me cross check it. It's 455. Guys, were you able to understand the question? See, the language was tough. When you look at it the first time, you get confused, but it's only up to you how simple you can make the question, right? I made the question real simple for me. It's all about the positive approach, right? The positive attitude, right? Meanwhile, guys, just be very honest. How many of you are not a part of our social media handles? How many of you are not a part of any of our social media handles? Make sure you're going and joining that today, right? Okay, moving on to the next question, guys. So this is one question that I love a lot. right? Guys, give me one moment, right? You guys can maybe take a screenshot of the question and start solving it. Meanwhile, I just want to show you, right, how much I love trains wala and speed, time, and distance wala question. I just want to show you the amount of hard work, our design team has put, or our animations team have put to, make this simple for you. I'll just find it out. Let me go to the aptitude. I'm just trying to show you the quality of the videos that we have, right? Speed and work, speed, time and distance theory, right? I can guarantee you that if after watching this particular question, this particular video, if you're not able to solve speed, time, and distance question, definitely come back to me and I'll refund your money.
First thing is, you need to here.
See, this is the type of animations that we use in our videos to explain concepts to you, and it's actually moving. The trains are moving,
So they are
right?
moving in the
Because generally what people do is they start drawing a ganda sa train, a very dirty
what
train
would
on
be
the
the
board,
relative
and
speed, guys?
at the end when they actually get to the
The
formula,
relative
it's
speed would
very
be
messy and you actually
S1
get confused ki yaar ho kya raha hai.
Mod
And
of
this is
speed. I
where
don't know whether
animations
S1
actually
is
help
greater
us
or-
explain things to you
Now this
really
train
in a
would be
very
going
very
here, this train.
structured way, right? No hodgepodge, no mess. This is the quality of video that we have for speed, time, and distance, and all the courses and
Train
everything
one,
are actually
train
in the
two.
same quality, right? Okay. So guys, yeah. Now, those who have actually watched my speed, time, and distance video ever, they would actually know I have one single formula to solve trains problem, right? And that is T is equal to nothing but L1 plus L2 upon S1 plus minus S2, right? S1 plus S2 is when the trains are moving in the opposite direction, right? And S1 minus S2 when the trains are moving in the same direction, like they are going towards the same journey, right? Okay. So talking about this particular question, guys, see, there are two trains, right? So let us first find out the parameters that we are actually given to us, right? So there are two trains actually. I'll call it train 1 and train 2. Train 1, right? An express train is 150 meters long. So what is the length of the first train? 150 meters. And is running at a speed of 90 kilometer per hour. S1 is nothing but 90 kmph. And generally, guys, I'll tell you, 80% of the answers that you don't get in a speed, time, and distance question is due to the units. The length is given in meters, the speed is given in kilometer per hour. So straight away, I'll convert it. From kilometer per hour to meter per second, the formula is straight. Just multiply by 5 by 18, and you will get your speed converted to meter per second. 18 5s are 90, so 5 5s are 25 meter per second. So the length of the train is, first train is 150 meters, and the speed at which it is moving is 25 meters per second. It crosses a mail train which is running on a parallel track in the opposite direction in 6.3 seconds. So while crossing each other from the opposite direction, the time that they took, so T opposite that they took was nothing but 6.3 seconds, right? While the trains were traveling on the parallel track in the same direction, so T same is 50.4 seconds. So now the sad part is, guys, they have not given us any information about the second train. Not the speed, not even the length. So L2 remains a mystery. S2 remains a mystery as well. Right. So, and we are here to solve that, right? Okay. So as I've said, guys, when the trains are actually moving in the opposite direction, so the T opposite, when they are moving in the opposite direction, the time taken by them to cross each other is nothing but L1 plus L2 upon, because they're moving in the opposite direction, the speeds will add up. So S1 plus S2, right? And similarly, when they are moving in the same direction, the time would be L1 plus L2 upon S1 minus S2. From here, can I make this equation as L1 plus L2? Cause so guys, here one thing that is constant is the length of the trains, right? The speed may vary, or the speeds are actually different, right? S1 plus S2 in this case, S1 minus S2 in this case. T opposite and T same is definitely different. One thing that is constant is L1 plus L2. So I'll try to create an equation that way. So L1 plus L2 is nothing but T opposite into S1 plus S2. And again, from here, L1 plus L2 is equal to T same into S1 minus S2. From here, can I write? So can I equate them and can I write T opposite into S1 plus S2 is equal to T same into S1 minus S2? Is it clear till here, guys? Can I get a yes? Can I get a yes if it is clear till here? All of you? Guys, come on. I just played with the formula, right? Time taken by a train to cross each other in the opposite direction, in the same direction. I just took the formulas and I equated and I got an equation from here. Is it clear, guys? Okay. So now, T opposite is given to me as 6.3. S1 is what? S1 is 25. So 25 plus S2 is equal to T same is nothing but 50.4 into 25 minus S2, right? And 6.3 times 8 is 50.4, guys. That is something I already calculated, right? So from here, it's all about calculations now, guys. So 25 plus S2 is equal to 200 minus 8 S2, right? From here, guys, so now I'll not do the solving part for this. From here, if I'll solve it, so that would become 9s2 is equal to 225, sorry, 175. So you will get your S2 as 19.44 meter per second. Yes, you have that, so you can actually substitute it anywhere. Let's come to any of the formulas. Let's you just pick it up this formula, right? You have to find L2, right? You know T opposite is 6.3, you know S1 is 25, you know S2 is 19.44, you know what is L1, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 variables, you know 4 of them, substitute all of them and you can find what is L2 from here. And right, the value that you will actually get would be, I don't want to waste time doing such general calculations, right? If you have doubt in the formula or the derivation, I can still explain it. You will get it as this when you do actual calculations, but while rounding it off, you will get the answer as 130 meters, and that would be the answer. Guys, any doubt in this particular question? Can we move on to the next question? Okay. In a football tournament, 16 teams participated. A sum of 8,000 is to be awarded among them as a prize money. If the team plays last is awarded rupees 275 as the prize money, and the award increases by the same amount for successive finishing places, how much will the team placed first receive? See, guys, one thing is, see, I cannot wait for each and everyone here, right? And if you think maybe I skipped a little quick in any of the questions, this particular video would be available on our channel, right? And you can watch it later as well. And if you think there is some doubt and you want to, revise it back, you can actually play the video again once the live is over and watch it again, right? That is also one thing that you can do, right? Because I cannot wait a lot, right? I have a lot of questions to solve and there are a lot of people watching it. Right. Okay. So guys, again, this is one question from what? A question from progressions. right? So when they say it's progressions, I'll be very straightforward and I'll be just seeing what is A, what is D, what is sum total, what is T, and all, right? So yeah. First thing is, guys, how many teams are there? There are 16 teams. And the last team, T16, it got awarded what? 275 rupees. So T16 is 275. What is N? Number of items is 16. In the series, there are 16 teams, so N is 16. The sum of the 16 is what? In total, they'll get 8,000 rupees. So the S16 is 8,000. Guys, what is TN in an AP? It is nothing but A plus N minus 1 into D. So what is T16? T16 is nothing but A plus 16 minus 1 into D. Guys, it will be minus D. Why? I'll explain you. What generally happens in a series is, guys, let's say a series like this 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. This is an AP, right? Let's say this is term 1, and there are a lot of terms as well. Let's say this is T16. What is happening is the previous term is actually smaller, and when we go to the next term, it is increasing, right? So there's a positive common difference. But here in our case, what is happening is, guys, the team 16 is getting 275 rupees. The team who stood 15th will get something extra, right? So that would be something 275 plus D. So actually the next term is decreasing here. In this series, it is generally increasing, and that is how you have seen series generally, right? But in this particular series, for every next term, the amount is actually decreasing. It was 275 plus D. For the T16, it will be 275. For T14, it will be 275 plus 2D. Yes. So that is why minus D. Yes. So T16 is what? 275 is equal to A minus 15D. This is one smart thing that you have to do. One presence of mind, actually. Again, sum. What is the formula for sum of n terms in AP? N by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. D is negative in our case. So S16 is what? 8,000 is equal to 16 by 2, 2A plus n is 16, so 15D, but that would be minus 15D, again because D is negative in our case. This would be 8, right? 8, and then 8,000 times gone, 1,000. So 1,000 is equal to 2A minus 15D. Equation number 1, equation number 2. Right? You have two unknowns and two equation. Can you not solve it, guys? Neha Khadode. Yes, very good. That was the correct answer. So from here, guys, I'm not solving it, right? You can actually solve, right? Two equations, two variables. When you solve it, A that you will get from here is nothing but 725. What will be A? A will be the first term of this particular series. That means it means the team won. And we were asked to answer that only, right? How much will the team placed first receive? So that is nothing but the first term of the series. That is A. The first team will get 725 rupees, right? If you are interested in finding D, you can find D as well. You know A, substitute 725 here and you'll get what is D, right? All right. Here's another question, guys. Very interesting question. Can I get the answers quickly? Because if you know this question, this should not take more than 20-25 seconds. But if you don't clearly know about probability, you will take infinite time to solve this one. You have 30 more seconds, guys, to answer this one. Meanwhile, guys, just an update that on Prep Insta Prime, with one single subscription, we now have courses on TCS Ninja, TCS NQT, TCS Off Campus, and TCS Digital, right? We have courses on all of them available under one single roof, that is Prep Insta Prime, right? So if you have the subscription, go and start preparing for TCS, right? The link can be found in the description. Okay. So guys, there are two cases, right? There are two bags actually, right? There are two bags, first bag, second bag. The first bag contains 5 white and 4 black balls. The second one contains 7 white and 9 black balls. What is happening is a ball is transferred from this bag to this bag first, right? We are transferring one ball. We don't know which one. And then we are withdrawing one from here. In this process, they're asking that find the probability that the ball drawn from this bag is white. So guys, there are two cases. So for this, we know, right, what we were actually supposed to calculate only for the white ball. In the second case, when we are actually calculating the probability for drawing a white ball, but when we are actually transferring a ball from the first bag to the second bag, we don't know which ball we transferred, right? So there are two cases. First one, let's say we transferred a white ball from this bag to this bag. In that case, guys, what is the probability of getting a white ball from this bag? We're actually picking up one ball from this bag and transferring it to this one, right? So what is the probability of getting a white ball? There are total 5 white balls out of total 9 balls, right? So 5 by 9. Do you agree? So that is how we have actually transferred one white ball to the second bag now. So in that case, how many total white balls are there in the second bag now? Plus 1. The black balls remain constant. So now we are actually picking up a ball from this particular bag, and we have to find the probability that the ball drawn is white. So how many total balls are there? 9, 10, 17 total balls are there, of which 8 are white balls. This is the first case when we consider that we have transferred a white ball from the first bag to the second bag, right? So there will be eight white balls finally and 9 black balls here, right? And then we picked up one, so 8 of total 17. So this is the probability of first case. Second case could be, guys, when we picked up, let's say, a black ball. So what is this bag, right? Same condition, 5 white, 4 black balls were there, and here initial 7 white and 9 black balls were there. I'm saying now we are picking up a ball and putting it in the second ball. Let's say it is a black ball now. So what is the probability of getting a black ball out of this? 4 black balls out of total 9 balls. So 4 by 9 into, because we have transferred a black ball here now, so there will be total 10 black balls and 7 white balls. Now now we have to find the probability of getting a white ball again, because ultimately we have to pick up a white ball only. So there are 7 white balls, 10 black balls, so that would be 7 by 17. Yes. Why a plus sign? This have to occur simultaneously, right? Because when they are occurring simultaneously, that is when one successful case is completed, transferring one ball to this bag and then picking up one white ball. Second case was when we actually transferred a black ball, but these two cannot occur simultaneously, right? That is why a plus sign over here. Concept about and or, right? So the LCM would be 9 into 17. 5 8s are 40 plus 7 4s are 28, which is 68 upon 9 into 17. 17 4s are 68, so 4 by 9 is your answer. Option number C. Were you able to understand this, guys? Okay. Apart from this, guys, we have one more question which I'll not be solving here. So this is one assignment question which you guys can actually solve, and because the video would be over, you can actually go and comment it down in the comment section. And yes, first 3 persons to comment, not in the chat, comment the answer for this question correctly, can reach out to our support team, and we can actually provide you some extra discounts if you buy our preference stuff, right? So this is one question. Make sure you solve it. post the answer in the comment section. Right. Meanwhile, guys, make sure you are a part of all our social media handles, that is Instagram, Discord, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Telegram. Right? We have very cool handles for 2022, 2023 batch pass out. There would be a lot of 2023 batch pass out students who would actually start their placement journey very soon. We already have a handle for them. Make sure you go and join it so that you never miss out on any off-campus drive. Because guys, there are a lot of companies who hired, for the pre-final year as well, for third year as well. I mean, we posted it here. Goldman Sachs, InfiniQ, Google, Infosys for batch of 2023, right? And a lot other drives that happened. Google hired, Goldman again hired again, once again. So we posted all such updates here on 2023 Instagram handle. Make sure if you are a 2023 batch pass out, you join this one. And if you are any different batch pass outs, we have different handles for different batch pass outs. The link can be found in the description of the video. Apart from that, guys, last but not the least, there's a special coupon code YouTube. If you are planning to get your Prep Insta Prime subscription, make sure you use the coupon code YouTube to get a 10% discount. Right. Last but not the least, guys, if you guys wish to connect to me personally, this is my Instagram handle, Manish63163. Right. That's me in a red hoodie. Manish63163. If you think there is something that you want to reach out to me personally, just DM me over there and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out, right? In special cases. Apart from that, if there are general doubts which you can, discuss with our mentors, the number can be found in the description of the video. Feel free to call us 24/7, right? So guys, that's all we have from today's video. I hope I saw no particular questions as such here. If you still have any questions, you know where to reach us out, right? On our social media handles, or you can personally reach out to me as well. Guys, what the team will do here is, as I already said, we have TCS Digital, TCS Ninja and NQT courses already live on Prep Insta Prime. The team would play a quick trailer on how our TCS course on Prep Insta Prime looks like. Right, so the trailer will give you a quick idea onto what all we have on, especially for TCS on Prep Insta Prime, right? So thank you so much, guys, for being in the session. And yes, but last but not the least, guys, this is a 5-day, 5-day webinar plan wherein today we had aptitude. We have not in the same order maybe, but we have coding, we have a session on elementary statistics, we have a session on logical reasoning, we have a session on verbal as well. All the topics from TCS will have sessions one by one. So starting from today till Monday, we have session every day at 6 p.m. So stay tuned. Make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel and click onto the bell icon, and you will definitely get a notification whenever we are coming live. Thank you so much, guys. Hope to see you soon tomorrow. And Aditya, can you just play the trailer now for TCS?
We have a tailored
Thank you
course
so
on
much.
how to crack any exam of TCS, be it the TCS NQT or the Ninja, Digital, or even the Code Vita. And the best thing is we cover each and every minor topic that could be asked, be it aptitude, reasoning, verbal, or coding, or data interpretation. We got it all covered. Talking about aptitude, we start with a basic topic as number system, as well as we cover complex topics such as elementary statistics, which is a new addition to TCS and is very important, and even data interpretation. In the verbal section, we teach students on how to ace the comprehension part, and also we make them know the very basics of English grammar, which is necessary to crack the verbal section of TCS. The coding section also contains the required logic of programming like DSA, trees, graphs, as well as we offer the programs which are frequently asked in the exam in our top 100 coding questions. Students can revise what they have learned using the Prep Insta mock assignments and tests, which are also a part of the course. When we say Prime, we do intend to give the Prime experience for all our students. We offer complimentary live classes, mock quizzes, and we cover every aspect of the TCS interview, be it the HR interview or the technical interview. It is a complete all-in-one package. Student can also check the interview experience section, which offers real-time interview experiences of freshers who have cracked the TCS interview and exams from the first-hand experience. We have material which crosses over 100 hours of learning just for TCS. So what are you waiting